everyone, this is Natasha. I wanted to share with you how to use the RAPESCO adjustable diary punch to punch A5 inserts. I just received this, so I'm not finished setting it up, so I will show that in a separate video, but I thought I would show you just how easy it is to create permanent adjustments on your punch so you can punch the A5 really easy. So there are two sets of 3 holes sections that slide towards the center. When they arrive, I think they're pushed all the way to the end, so you're going to need to push it all the way to the end, and I'm going to be using the one that is on the right hand side. So in order to accurately punch the 2 sections of the 3 holes, what I need to do, and this is, I can't even tell you how I discovered this, but that's why I'm sharing, because I've already done all the math, and it'll be much easier for you if you already have this punch or if you're thinking of picking up a punch. This is a great value. It's affordable. It's on Amazon Prime, so easy peasy, right? So what I did is, because this is a center point, you see the center point right here, for the 2 sections, that it's not exactly helpful for the A5. However, if you measure 82 millimeters or 3 3/16 inches in, what I did is I added a little sticker for myself, and I just used my P-Touch, my P-Touch labeler with a 3/8 inch white tape to add the A5 moniker, so that I know when I go to punch A5 paper, which I have a stack of paper already pre-cut, so I can show you. So here's the standard A5 size paper, and I'm just using cream cardstock from Staples. All I have to do is line it up to the edge like that. You see that? So I just put it up to where my A5 lineup is, punch, rotate the paper in the other direction, line it up once again, and punch. And this should, if all my measurements are accurate, which I've measured 3-4 times, line up perfectly. So there you go. So what I did is, what I'll have on my blog is all the photographs along with all the measurements. The one thing that I will give you as a caveat, the 82 millimeters is on the plastic tray that attaches to the bottom. I would highly recommend that you measure yours first, because there could be a millimeter or so difference in manufacturing. That would be my recommendation. Measure first before applying this 82 millimeters or 3 3/8 inches out. But what I did is, I will have this on my blog as well. I just measured all of the dimensions, so this side is in inches. The space between the 2 center section, the center space between the 2 3-hole sections, is 2 3/4 inches from center of the 2 holes. Not from hole to hole, but from the center. And that's really important. That's how you know your paper is going to fit accurately. The space between 2 holes in the 3 sections is 3/4 inch, and the space from the edge of the paper to the first hole is 1 1/4 inches. On both sides, they're equidistant. And in millimeters, the spaces from the edges are 32 millimeters, 20 in between the two holes, and 70 in between the 2 section of the 3 holes. So I'll have a screen image of each side on my blog for those of you who want to have it as reference. And then the other thing I wanted to mention is, when you take a standard 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper, I trimmed it down to 8 1/4 inches, so just a 1/4 inch off. And then the width, so this is the standard size sheet, and that is, let's see, what is it? 8 1/4 by 5 3/4. It gives you an 8 1/4 tall by just a little smaller, but these are perfect for those larger tab dividers. So if you have a tab punch, let me see if I have one nearby. Yep, I do. So if you have like one of the McGill tab punches, and you can use these sections, so you don't really waste anything, to attach your tabs, and they will still be visible over the regular paper, and just the right amount of it so you can add a label on there. So there you go. I thought that would make it, hopefully this helps you out if you either already have the RAPESCO adjustable diary punch or are thinking of getting one. It's really easy, really not complicated once you set it up once. And if you don't have a labeler, you can absolutely use a metallic pen, permanent pen, or you can use, let's see, I have a white gel pen, and then to keep it on so it doesn't erase, you could just put a little dab of clear nail polish. So you have a couple of different options. I find that this is going to be a more permanent option, so then I'll always know where to line things up. So there you go. There's how I punch the A5 size paper with using my RAPESCO punch. Don't forget to thumbs up. It's free for you and it helps me out. If you want to share this with your friends on social media, feel free to post this video or share this video around. As always, if you have any questions for me, please feel free to ask. If I don't know, I will try to point you in the direction of where you can find the answer. And as always, thank you so much for watching.